Ladies and gentlemen, Arknights CN is currently celebrating the game's 7th anniversary. And with it, we got a special live stream, giving us some big news. Anyway, here's all the important things you should know. And keep in mind, this will only come to us global dwellers, in about 5 months around October. In other words, we are to underwear changes away from this update. Okay, the event to celebrate CN's 7th anniversary is actually a new main story chapter, episode 17. Episode 17 will feature a new limited banner, and we will get 5 new operators in total. The first 6-star and the limited is none other than Kal'tsit Alter. Yes, our green cat ex-wife daughter is back. I'll let you guys discuss the story in the comments. For now, let's see her gameplay. Kal'tsit Alter is our first ever 6-star watchman medic. This new medic archetype is not yet available on the global server. I already talked a little bit about this new archetype in this video, where you can check it out. But in short, they are a medic that can fly, and can also support other flying units. The first example of this archetype is honestly a weird one. So I have doubts about the next operator in this archetype. But hey, you can't sell an underperforming limited. And judging from her preview, Kal'tsit looks completely busted. First, her talent. It allows her to fly forever. Which is crazy, because much like Lizzie, it can almost guarantee her safety from any harm. It also increases some of her stats, and it seems to increase her block range. Very useful to block some flying enemies. For second talent, if anyone is deployed within Kal'tsit's range, she will get 1 shield. It also gives HP regeneration for a few seconds. But I'm not sure if this is only for Kal, or if other units in range get it as well. Anyway, this buff effect will be doubled if the deployed operator is a Rhodes Island operator. Now let's see her skills. Skill 1 will increase her attack and attack speed, and all operators who are currently in the air will have their range expanded. As you can see here, Contrail blocked those 2 drones without actually touching them. For skill 2, she went full harm assist mode, and will prioritize attacking enemies. This skill will also expand her range. The attack is AoE true damage that inflicts slow. And operators who got caught in the blast will get some healing. Well, it's basically a better version of Philinic skill 2. This skill also uses an ammo mechanism, which is nice because you have more control of it. Lastly, her skill 3. This will give her some stats buff, and heal 1 more target. She will also receive a deployable unit called Tactical Anchor Point, which she can use to reposition herself to a different tile. What's more interesting, 2 operators within her range will also get retreated. However, they can instantly be deployed again, but only to her attack range. I'm not sure if Kal and the other 2 will stay in their new position or go back. But nevertheless, it makes for an interesting strategy. Next, the standard 6-star is also one of the most awaited operators. Our capitalist vampire Closure. Closure is a new 6-star tactician vanguard. Her talent 1 has her using her drone as the reinforcement unit, and the drone ability changes depending on what skill she uses. Each drone also has its own range, and other operators inside this range should be considered as a drone. Which means they will get the same kind of buff that the drone received. For talent 2, Closure can reduce the DP cost of other operators. Though I'm not sure if this means she straight up reduces their cost, or if it makes it possible for Closure to deploy other operators even when you don't have enough DP, and instead give you a literal DP debt. Well, one thing for sure, she also increases the attack of Rhodes Island operators. Okay, let's see her skills. In skill 1, Closure will give her drone 1 shield, and generate DP over the skill duration. And each skill activation will also give 1 additional DP. For skill 2, immediately and gradually give DP. She will increase the defense and block count of her drone, while Closure will increase her attack, attack more enemies, and can attack enemies blocked by the drone. Additionally, operators deployed into the drone range will refund some of their DP cost. Lastly, skill 3 will give DP over the skill duration. Her attack interval reduces, and begin to attack and lock on enemies. And this skill deals physical damage and slow. Next, like previous anniversary, we also get a free 6-star. I think he's called Vey, and he is our newest mystic caster. The gacha 5-star is someone called Crackborn. She is our newest arts defender. Lastly, we got a new 1-star clanker, Gallus, who is a core caster. For gacha related stuff, 1 copy of Kal'tsit Alter will be given if you do a total of 300 pulls. Spectre Alter spark cost is reduced, as well as Gavil Alter for the next summer limited banner. For new skins, we got a skin for Savage, Aroma, Grace Bearer, Noel, L2D skin for Haruka, L2D skin for Monster, and L2D skin for Apple Pie Alter. Her skin is also the kind that has the background and non-background version. And I'm not sure about this, but it seems to give her new voice lines as well. No new archetype module in this update. But we got modules for operators whose archetype already got a module. Second module for these operators. And a specialized module for Spectral and T-Phone. New operator Accord and Paradox simulation. New furniture. The Masses Travel event run is announced. With a new skin for Grandpa Gun Knight as the new stuff. Integrated Strategies 7 is announced. The setting seems to be in Bolivar's forest, and we're investigating whatever freaky stuff is happening right there. And Mechanist will become the free unit in this IS, much like Radian. New big updates to the reclamation algorithm, and the story now seems to focus on rebuilding Rhodes Island. Iberia Golden Age is returning, because the new Iberia/Aegir event is teased, with Clementia is most likely to become the new operator. A new contingency contract is announced. The theme is likely Wang's debut event. And I'm not sure whether this is a new upcoming game mode, or just a feature where you can see your operator's chibi animation. We got a new login event, and the content should be the same for global dwellers later. Day 1 straight up gives you a 6-star selector ticket, which you can use to get the following 6-star. I highly recommend you get this lovely Dragon Queen. Day 2 of the login event gives you a piece of furniture, and Day 3 is a new UI theme. A new total login reward is also updated. Log in for a total of 1,500 days, and you will get this lobby background. There's a free 5-star selector ticket, Savage or her copy will be given. And there's a free monthly card. We will get a new addition to the red voucher, and green certificate shop. Sanity cap is increased by 30, and you can emote or use stickers in the base. A bunch of collaboration news. But most of these are probably CN server only and IRL stuff. But the most likely one featured in game is a collaboration with My Little Pony. Yes, apparently MLP is huge in China. As far as I'm aware, there's no news for Monster Hunter collaboration, which was announced a good while ago. And there's concerns that it might be secretly cancelled due to politics. Anyway, there's also some new merchandise. But again, this thing might be available only in China. Other than that, we got a new comic focusing on Kal'tsit early days in Terra. Spoilers. Chapter 1 revealed what appears to be her mechanical form. And also her first feline form, before later modifying herself into a humanoid creature. That should be all. Adios.